Speed Freeks is what would happen if the good guys from Warhammer 40k wound up in Twisted Metal. So, really a normal Tuesday for the orcs, when they don't have Umis or anyone else to crump. Yeah, come at me, corpse worshippers. Only reason MP is still alive is because the orcs think he is. This free-to-play title is simple to pick up, has reasonable monetization, and while there's some notable flaws, it is still a lovely game to boot up for a bit without huge opportunity cost. More so than anything else, it really remembers that fun is a worthy goal in and of itself, which is great to see, with so many other titles forgetting that and clamoring to be the only game you play. You'll pick from several orky vehicles with good variance to playstyle. For the uninitiated here, orc tech is loud, superlative, and while it may not make sense, it is damn entertaining, regardless of whether or not it works as intended. Maybe you like sticking close to things and deafening your foes in a hail of Daka. Well, in that case, the Boomdeck Snazwagon, yes, that's actually what it's called, has you covered. Want to go face-peelingly fast, be invisible sometimes, and explodinate fools from another zip code away? Shock Jump Dragsta, where it's at. Are you a forever support? Because your friends always play DPS, and will you need to save their fool selves? Ruckatruck Squig Buggy. Maybe instead you want to strap on so much Daka that your sprint is really more of an afternoon stroll. Draught Megatank has that in spades. It's basically a land battleship. Give him a broadside. Oh, and the Looted Wagon lets you Dr. Strangelove a grot rocket into unsuspecting gits. I'll take sentences I never thought I'd say for 8,000 Alex. There's two delightfully orky game modes. First, Def Rally, or perhaps more accurately, get to the place, destroy the other team on the place, repeat. If you ever played Morcane Temple in the old Warhammer MMO, you'll feel right at home. This pretty routinely devolves into a mob of explosions, Molotovs, and absurdity. It's great. Second, there's Kill Convoy. Think bomb delivery paired with a push mechanic, like TF2 or Overwatch. This one's equally simple. Get the bomb, drive it to the enemy stomp-a-mech, temporarily prevent them from moving forward, and keep the other team from doing that to yours. First stomp it to the end wins. These maps tend to lean a bit more open and wide-ranging than Def Rally, so medium and longer range vehicles really have their chance to shine here. Matches earn you some scrap to unlock cosmetics on the free track of the Battle Pass, and then you're right back into the action. Oftentimes, I see titles ship without reasonable options for overall graphical, sound, and gameplay settings. Speed Freeks does this quite well on all fronts. I was pleasantly surprised with toggles and settings for grips of things that AAA games leave baked in and not able to change. Props to the devs here. Well done. It's appreciated. This praise comes with one notable exception, though: controller remapping. The controls for movement itself aren't remappable, although the varying face buttons and triggers are. And weirdly, they're bound entirely to the left stick. Further, there's a strange thing about the controls on that left analog stick. It seems as though you're also limited to cardinal directions, so you can't go forward and left at the same time. So unless I'm missing something here, keyboard and mouse really does seem to be the play, which admittedly seems odd for a driving game. Annoying, yes. Deal breaker, no. Still, I'd really like to see some tweaks here. Even if you're not going to let us remap movement, at least give us some omnidirectional controls. There is a battle pass, though this monetization seems to be limited to cosmetics, which is great. There are some pay-to-skip mechanics, but you can unlock all the vehicles comparatively simply through gameplay without too terrible a grind. The game does require a third-party account, which is lame, but this is the nature of the late-stage capitalism hellscape we currently occupy. No judgment if that's the hill you want to make your stand on, I suppose. As you unlock parts, the opportunity to recolor individual pieces opens up, and hobbyists will immediately recognize the paint swatches, if only due to triggering sad memories of spilled paint pots. I will say there's a bit of a missed opportunity here. I think, to have a negligible, like 1 or 2% top speed increase for the reds though, since, I mean, everyone knows red ones go faster. Overall, it's a good time. It's free to play, and a romp that makes fun the goal, instead of being some imaginary checklist to 100% and then never touch the game again. Really, the only reason not to play it is if you hate fun. Or play Tau, I suppose, which is basically the same thing. It delightfully doesn't make sense at times, but that's how orcs do. Less thinking, more crumping. I've been Bald Squid. See you next time. The comment section is going to be a mess with the corpse worshiper thing.